Hey.
Get money all day, get money all night. Sip my drink, ho, let's get right. Getting paid, I'm getting paid.
Hey, it's your boy Tight. But you're tuning in with Ray Ray's podcast. Kicking with boy Ray. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, we are back at it again. You know, it's your guy Ray, host of Ray Ray's podcast. You know, we come from the best city in the world, my city, downtown Dallas, Texas. You know, this is the podcast that we highlight, spotlight, and edify people that doing amazing things in the DFW, all right? Hey, quick, I see you watching this video. You pause that thing right now. You like, subscribe, follow. Make sure you tapped into all things Ray Ray's podcast, great? It's a great day to be alive, and I'm thankful. And just because I'm thankful, I want to be thankful with you as well, too. So I want to share some positive words with you if you've never seen my show before. Everyone is always dealing with things in life. So it's what you put in your mind and your heart will get you through that. So let's Control-Alt-Delete. Let's get our day started off right, all right? So just in case somebody told you today, I just want you to know that you're beautiful, you're loved, you're needed, you're alive for a reason. Hey, you're stronger than you think. Whatever it is you're going through right now, you're going to get through this. See, here on this show, my show, Ray Ray's podcast, I am glad that you are alive. And most importantly, don't give up. Like I said, life happens. What you do when those situations arise is going to make you better, all right? Cool. We got a quick segment here. It's called Shout Out. Shout Out is where we like to highlight and spotlight people that are doing amazing things at DFW, places we want you to check out, events that we may even want you to go to, all right? So today, we got to shout out our guy, Mr. Tony Mack. Just dropped that new book on y'all. You got to go get that book right now. It's Defeat to Destiny. Get that right now on Amazon, #1. It was #1 bestseller right now for its genre. Go get that book. Or if you like to go boxing, you want to get fit, learn how to box, go make sure you check out TMACK Elite Training in Allen, Texas. Yo, we got to shout out our guy, Tony Mack, all right? Speaking of Tony Mack, we have the gentleman in the building right now. Yo, let's give a warm Ray Ray's podcast welcome to our guy, our friend, Mr. Tony Mack in the building. My guy, how are we doing?
What's up, bro?
Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome back. You know, you're one of those, Tony. You know, you're one of those people that always has an open invite to come back to our platform. This is your second time officially, your second time officially back on the show. Many years ago, I don't know if y'all saw this episode, we talked about him. If you never watched the Cowboys or Sunday Night Football, they featured this man on Sunday Night Football, which was a great feature we talked about on our last episode. So go back and check that. Rewind history, go back and go find that video. But you're back. We got you back. A lot of things have happened since the last time you've been on. So let's talk about it. Let's get you reacclimated with the audience. And also let's talk about, you know, how you got into the DFW.
Born and raised.
Born and raised, see? Yeah.
I'm born and raised. Grew up in Pleasant Grove. Father from Chicago. So my entire life, I go back and forth from Chicago to Dallas. So sometimes when I'm in Dallas, I'm from Chicago. When I'm in Chicago, I'm from Dallas. Both of them my home. My grandmother's still alive, 96 years old, 11 children, hundreds of grandkids, great-grandkids, and so she raised us all together to be a tight family. So I went to school in Chicago for some years, 5th grade year, 8th grade year, back and forth to see my family. But Chicago's home, but Dallas is my home.
Dallas is home.
Dallas.
Greatest city in the world, I have to say. You know, we rep DFW here on this show. I mean, whether if you come in town too, we're going to rep you too. But, you know, all day, every day, I'm a Dallas kid. Shout out the Cowboys. Shout out the Mavericks. Just had the draft. Night 2 is the night. So, you know, hey, I'm happy about my team right now.
Who did Dallas pick up, #1?
And then with the #9 pick, they pick Morez from Michigan.
Okay.
Morez Jr. I think Morez, is it Johnson Jr.? I think I got his name right. Morez, I know it's his first name.
Got you.
Good guy, because, you know, we got the coach from Michigan, too. So, shout out Dusty May. Welcome to Dallas. Holla at your boy. If you see me, Dusty. I'm excited. I'm excited for Dallas right now. It's a great time for Dallas. Bunch of things going on, man. You got your gym up in Allen that's popping off. Everybody's here for FIFA right now for Dallas. Dallas is a hot spot right now.
100%.
We're booming. Now, downtown Dallas, that's another story. We about to lose, you know. Mavericks about to go up north. They're still gonna be in Dallas though. Stars going to Plano, but
I'm hearing all this for the first time. I've been
Oh,
so locked in.
well, I guess you can hear it.
Yeah.
I guess this is breaking news from Tony Mack here at Ray Ray's podcast. So the Dallas Mavericks, when their lease is up at AAC, they'll build in a new stadium and like an event, district, entertainment district over the old Valley View Mall site. That's where the Mavericks are moving. Then the Stars are moving to Willow Bend. So they're knocking Willow Bend Mall down, and the Stars are going to be doing that. They're going to make a whole entertainment district and stadium there for the Stars.
I used to work at Willow Bend.
Yeah,
GNC, I'm going to miss it. My first job.
Yeah, Willow Bend ain't.
All malls are like
Rest
that.
in peace. Yeah. That's Amazon. Amazon made malls irrelevant.
Thank you, though. Amazon bestseller.
There we go. Amazon bestseller. And we're going to get into that. That's a great segue there, too. So let's talk about it. Like I said, let's reacclimate the people, who don't know who Tony Mack is. What would you tell the people who Tony Mack is?
That's a long story. Because God got each decade of my life has been a new chapter. Mm-hmm. And it's been amazing. Mm-hmm. God had his hand on me. I say I got a cheat code. The favor of God. So does we all do if you have faith, if you believe in it.
Yeah.
But grew up in Pleasant Grove. Raised by a single father. My mother was around, but we didn't have a tight relationship. In Pleasant Grove, things weren't going right when it came to school. Getting in a little trouble. Mm-hmm. Things going wrong, but my father always took care of me. My father always he always had a great community around me, so that would save me from getting in trouble. But his older sister, my aunt, she lived in Dallas but moved back to Chicago, but ended up moving back to Dallas, and then she ended up moving in the Plano area. Mm-hmm. And so I ended up going to Plano West. Coming from Samuel High School to Plano West, and then that environment changed everything. At Samuel, I was struggling, fell in school, skipping school, hanging with the wrong crowd, not doing what I was supposed to do. But when I moved to Plano West, I got around a good environment, got around kids that wanted to elevate in life. I got around mansions in Plano West. It was like mansions across the street from the school, kids getting BMWs and Hummers and stuff for their birthday. So I was like, I want that.
Culture shock, right?
It was a culture shock. Yeah. I seen it. My father had some friends. My family in Chicago was successful, but it was just cool seeing that money that much. It was another level of money.
Yeah.
But got to Plano, changed my mindset, got into acting, and ran for class president. Ended up being the first black class president at Plano West.
Okay.
First black homecoming king at Plano West, and that gave me the possibilities of life. That I could do anything. But then when I graduated, I wasn't a scholar or anything like that, so I didn't have no college scholarships and like that, so I ended up going to Collin College. Mm-hmm. And I was working for an apartment complex, the student apartments called Century Court, and my job was to pick up the trash every morning for free rent, keep the apartments furnished, so every day picking up trash every morning for free rent, keeping apartments furnished. And one day I had to move somebody furniture in their apartments. It was an in-shape jack dude. He was Brandon Singleton. And me and him came cool, and I asked him, what do you do to get in shape? He said he boxed. I'm 20 years old at the time. And then I left it at that. And then one day he saw me in the fitness facility working out, and he said, if you want a real workout, come to my gym with me. And I don't know what made me say yes. But I ended up going with him. I fell in love with it because I did the workout and almost died. And the coach, Gus Samuelson, he said something to me that changed everything. He said, you might be a good boxer one day if you keep this up. And I said, really? Just him saying that kept me coming back to the gym. And I just kept showing back up. 3 months later, I had my first fight, got my ass whooped. Then showed back up to the gym, kept training. A couple of months after that, fought in the Dallas Golden Gloves, won, and I just kept winning. 3 years later, I make it to the Nationals, USA National Golden Gloves, ended up getting ranked number 3 in the nation, made the USA National team. Then after that, fought in the World Series of Boxing, turned professional at 27 years old, had a really great professional career. 13, 1 win, 1 loss. So 13, 1 loss, 1 draw. I apologize. 13 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. And then I was forced into retirement at the age of 30 due to detached retina because I wasn't an athlete growing up. I sucked at football, basketball, everything. I was terrible. But I don't know what it was about boxing, but boxing gave me the confidence. The boxing gave me the discipline I was seeking. Boxing gave me the structure in life I was always seeking. And so I stuck to it. And so all the disciplines in boxing I've learned, at age 31, I opened up TMACK Elite Training. Mm-hmm. And here we are now. 10 years later, I'm doing my 10-year anniversary.
Wow.
Same gym. I started in 2016. And then here we go, 2026, November 2026, I got my LLC, so 10 years in business.
Well, congratulations on that,
Thank you.
making it 10 years, because a lot of businesses don't even see 10 years. So,
And I don't credit myself, I credit God, because he always opened up doors. He always put the right people in my life. He always give me opportunity, and it's up to me to see it. Mm-hmm. And I learned early about alignments, the right people to put into your life, and and I just kept getting around the right people. I just kept doing the right things, and so just everything was good. Just kept going. So I'm beyond blessed that 10 years, baby, 10 years in business, and it's amazing, man. I'm just amazing, and I'm beyond blessed. I cannot explain how blessed I am.
man, I'm so happy to hear that, man. God is everything. You know, what's the old saying in church? God is good.
All the time.
And all the time.
God is good.
Amen. We got to keep those blessings. We gotta thank him. We are nothing without God.
100%.
We are nothing without him. You know,
100%.
He decides, you know what? I'm going to give Ray another day. Let's see what he's going to do today with this day I'm going to give him. He does that, and I'm thankful for that. You know, sometimes things may not go the way we want them to go, but it's what you do. Okay, I know it ain't going the way I wanted to go right now, but what am I going to do to help correct that? Mm-hmm. It's a test.
100%.
Everything's a test we're doing. So
it's all about the moment.
Yeah.
You know, don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about the next couple of weeks. Just stay in the moment. And just being a stoic. I've been studying stoicism lately, and it's just all about living in the moment.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the task ahead. Worry about what you can handle right now.
Yeah.
And it really relieves anxiety. It really gets rid of the anxiety when you just take action immediately.
Yeah.
And that make you really appreciate where you are in the moment.
Yeah. And so, you know, like I said, we always keep up with all the people that always come on the Ray Ray's podcast. You know, we consider everybody that's on the show, most people, family. And then we consider you family, so we always keep up with what you got going on. For instance, you know we just did your first keynote speaking. We just saw that.
Yes.
You posted that the other day. That had to be amazing. What was that feeling like for you?
Man, it was amazing because I practiced so hard, man. I hired speech coaches, and we got to work.
Yeah.
My keynote speech, order versus chaos. When life get chaotic, return to the fundamentals. And what's your fundamentals? The jab.
Yeah.
So everything is off the jab. In boxing, the jab is your offense. The jab is your defense. It's your rhythm. It's your structure. It's your distance. And so when things go wrong, return to the jab. And so the same thing in life. You're going to have setbacks. You're going to have disappointments. You're going to lose momentum. But when things go wrong, return back to your jab.
Yeah.
What's your jab? Your faith, your consistency, your discipline, and just having confidence in yourself. That's your jab. Getting back to your jab.
I don't know why, for some reason, when you said return to the jab, it made me think that's some return to the Mack.
Yeah, return to the jab.
Return to the jab. Hey.
I like that. I hope I said that clear enough. Yes,
Return to the job. I like that.
Return to the job.
So you had your first keynote speaking. Also, I know you're the coach of for the Dallas Enforcers here.
Dallas Enforcers,
which is a league now for boxers.
Yes.
You guys, go all across these different countries. I can't even talk. You go across different cities in the country is what I'm trying to say. Man, I got tongue tied for a second there.
No, it's all good. It's a team boxing league.
Yeah.
We the Dallas Enforcers. We have 3 teams in Texas. We got Houston Hitmen and San Antonio Snipers. Mm-hmm. And then you have other 12 teams all together. You got Atlanta, Boston, New York, Philadelphia, Florida. It's pretty cool. It's a team boxing, so you have 16 fighters fighting 24 rounds. And you have every weight class from 126 all the way up to heavyweight. Men and women compete on the same team, and so everyone go one round, and you have your lunge rounds, your middle rounds, your money rounds, and it's a really cool concept when it comes to boxing. It's really cool when it comes to it's every round is a championship round. Yeah, it's all action. There's no boring moment. It's pretty cool. It's a really cool concept.
And speaking of action, you also put on fights. I know I've seen a lot of the fights you put on at the Tower Club here in Dallas, which is a very prestigious place to get into, membership only, venue here in Dallas.
Yes, sir.
Some of the Dallas finest and Dallas elite show up there, and you put on fights there, which is something that's really amazing.
Right now we're scheduled for September 19th. It's a black tie event on a 48th floor, boxing in the sky. Come dressed to impress. Come suited and booted, and it's all about the experience. Like the experience is fun. The boxing is a luxury, but the real fun is the partying. You're getting dressed. You're getting to enjoy yourself. You get to network. You get to really meet the who's who of Dallas. So Tower Club Dallas, it's pretty cool.
Hey, if you come to these events, don't come dressed like Frank Lewis.
No. You gotta be
Frank
fresh.
Lucas.
Gotta come.
Don't come with the fur.
You know what? You might. That'd be dope. Come suited and booted and everything. Have your tux and you have your fur. The female can wear the fur. But hey, if you do it right, you might be fresh.
Hey, awesome. So let's talk about this book. You got a book, number one seller on Amazon right now. Man, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. Let's give you a round of applause. You need a round of applause. Let's give him, give him his love, give him his flowers there, man. Everyone deserves their flowers. You are doing a bunch of amazing things, and that's the purpose of this show, is to highlight people that are doing amazing things in the DFW. We got the book. What got you to, hey, I want to do this book. I want to write this. I want to put this down on paper. Let's talk about it. The process of writing a book, getting the book out, to now being the number one bestseller on Amazon for your genre of your book.
The process is really tough. I literally wrote this in my goal book in 2015 when I just learned about personal development. Started listening to Les Brown, Jim Rohn, Earl Nightingale, and I learned the power of goals. And so, man, I just been writing goals like crazy. And I wrote, and I want to write a book one day, because I've been through so much in life. So many good things, so many bad things, but life has just been amazing. I am a universal person, and I just love the universe. And so I just wanted to inspire kids, because this book is a universal guide to leadership. And so it's for kids who struggled in school, kids who was picked on, kids who was bullied, kids who was told they had limitations. I just want them to know that there's no limitations. This book is for athletes who don't know what to do when the game ends, when you're forced into retirement. This book is for entrepreneurs who don't know how to get started. So it's a leadership guide, a universal guide to leadership, and it's for anybody who just is stuck in life. And obstacles is going to happen. But return to the jab. Get back to reading. Get back to believing in yourself, and just take a risk. Action is key to everything. Action. If you're struggling in life, just take action, and I guarantee God will lead your steps. And you just got to believe in God. You got to believe that the universe is for us. We're not here on accident. Like, we're not alive on accident. Like, if you serving people, if you putting people first, if you continue to put God first, and just understand that you're here to help this world get better, and God will look out for you. I believe that. You know, of course, you have your bad moments, you get upset, you do whatever, but if you literally have integrity and love on people, God gonna look out for you.
All right. So real quick, I want to say something. You said something that really stood out to me. You mentioned for the athletes who don't know what to do. You know, when people are athletes, they don't know what to do, who they are after that. I just want to take a brief just moment to share, you know, something. Me and you both had a mutual friend just passed away, unfortunately, Alden Smith, former All-Pro for the 49ers. I played for the Raiders, played for the Cowboys. Someone me and you mutually both know. Really great guy. I just want to take a moment, just show some love to Alden, you know, his family. Great guy. Great guy, though a misunderstood guy.
100%. I trained him in boxing. He was a hell of an athlete. He picked it up so quick.
Yeah.
He wanted to fight so bad. I said, let's slow it down, brother. Let's slow it down.
Yeah.
And let's take it slow, man. But he was a hell of an athlete, man.
Yeah.
I think he could have been a great boxer if he would have stuck with it, man. Yeah. I just wish he would have stuck with it.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just sad, man. Like, reach out to your people.
Yeah, 100%.
And I saw a video clip of him recently on this little podcast. It was at a barbershop. And he's like, man, I just ain't feel, you know, I feel like something was wrong. And like the guy was like, you know, this is a safe space, you know, tell me like what's going on. This was on video. This was a week before. And it's sad, you know, and for us as men, we got to open up. A lot of us were taught, especially, you know, in minority communities and minority cultures, like to keep stuff bottled up. Don't share stuff. As I've gotten older, I'm like, that ain't healthy. You gotta let it out, man. Talk to somebody. There's someone that really cares and wants to hear what's going on with you. Just gotta find the right person that wants to hear that, you know. Even though you may have the right person, you may not feel like, some people like, I don't feel like I should share stuff. That's a personal story for me. Like, certain people I don't like sharing stuff with, you know. I just take it on the chin.
100%.
Keep it moving. But the older I get, the more that's not healthy. You gotta let that out. Because if you don't let it out, one way, it's gonna come out another way.
100%.
So, men out there, you know, June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. We love you, man. You know, we deserve love too. You know, our feelings do matter too. Everyone always wants to get caught up like, oh, you know, happy wife, happy life. Well, what about the husband? He need to be happy too. So, guys, you know, we all love you. This is a safe space. And maybe this book may be for you. This may be your outlet to let those things out that you're dealing with. Maybe you don't feel comfortable talking with someone. Maybe you like to read stuff and you know what? And take stuff in that way. But get the help you need. Reach out to someone. Hey, even if you don't even know me like that, you just feel like sending me a message that, hey, Ray, I'm going through this. I'll listen to you. I'll write back to you. Hit me up. All right? Cool. And I'm pretty sure Tony, reach out to Tony Mack. I'm pretty sure Tony Mack okay too.
100%. That's what I'm here for, because at first I didn't understand counseling, but the past 2 years I see my counselor once a month. And I just feel brand new every time I walk out of a session.
Yeah.
I feel a release. I feel like a weight is lifted off my shoulder every time I leave, because my counselor is amazing. It helped me out. It helped me see things clear when it comes to life. It helped put things in perspective. And so it's a game changer. Man, counseling is a game changer. Go see help. It's mentally freeing. You feel that you could conquer the world once you speak to somebody.
Yeah. Like I said, you know, we don't want to lose any more brothers, man. You know, your life is valuable. You know, you are loved. Like I said at the top of the show, hey, I'm glad that you are alive. Don't give up, all right? So tell them where they can get this book. They got to get their hands on this book. It's hot off the press.
100%.
Where can I get the book at?
Amazon only for right now.
Okay.
It's not in stores. It's on Amazon. So type in Tony Mack, Defeat to Destiny, and you could just order a copy. We have the paperback copy. We have the hard copy. We have an ebook. Eventually, I'm going to do an Audible. And so Amazon. Go to Amazon. Pick up the book. And I have some at the gym. So if you want to come by, pick up a copy. I can sign it for you. Make it happen.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Let's do it. So, all right, let's switch gears here on Ray Ray's podcast. If you're the OG listener, maybe you be your first time listening, we got this really cool segment. It's called
Slow down. I just want to get to know you.
Slow Down. We just want to get to know you. This is where we ask Mr. Tony Mack some random questions off the rip. We don't know where we're going to go with some of these questions, but we're going to get somewhere eventually. Then after that, we're going to wrap this thing up.
Man, I've been out of the loop, man. Hope I'm on it.
Before we proceed further into the Slow Down segment, this is the time I would love for you to shout out all your social media platforms and different other platforms you want people to go check out and different things you got going on you need people to check out.
I have my merch company, shop TMACKElite.com. Pick up your gear, shirt like this, TMACK Elite Training. Go to Amazon, pick up the book. Go to TMACKEliteTraining.com to find out about the boxing classes. Instagram, TMACK Elite Training. My personal Instagram, Tony Mack Official. Facebook, Tony Mack the Second, 2 capital I's. TikTok, TMACK Elite. No, I just changed the name. It's Tony Mack Official. I just changed my TikTok.
Yeah.
And yeah, teamboxingleague.com. You can check out all the fights. You can watch us on YouTube. We fight in July 11th in Dallas versus Atlanta. That's about it. That's all I can think of.
Okay. Then the fights at the Tower Club, right? Let's not forget about that.
September 19th. Yes, Tower Club. September 19th. Fight night. Dress to impress. Black tie event. Tower Club Dallas. 48th floor. Thank you. I
got you covered, brother.
I appreciate it.
I got you covered, brother.
TowerClub.com, TowerClubDallas.com, I believe. And yeah, come support us. Come get suited and booted and have fun.
Okay, let's go. Let's run it. All right, so this is the stable question in the Slow Down segment. Now, we probably asked you this before. I can't remember what you said before, but we're going to ask it to you again. So if I made the Tony Mack movie, all right, who should star as Tony Mack in the movie?
Idris. Everybody say we look alike, so.
Okay. Idris Elba, okay.
Yeah.
Idris, hit us up. When we make this movie, I need you, dog.
I know, right?
Bring that energy you had in the wire. Bring that. We got you.
100%.
Put the message out back up there. We're back up again. All right. All right, cool. Awesome. All right. Like I said, this is the show about, DFW, where we put on, for the DFW. All right. So let's talk about things at the DFW. So, what's your favorite places to go in the DFW?
Man, I just discovered Joey's Dallas. That's dope. I like that place. The Course Tower Club.
Right. Shout out to BB.
Yeah, BB.
Shout out BB.
Guy.
You introduced me to him. You took me to the Tower Club.
Legit. That's my guy.
And he introduced me. That guy's a great guy. He's known.
Yep.
BB's the man around this city. So shout out to BB. We got to shout him out. Yeah.
BB's legit, man. I love smoking cigars here and there. Monarch Stag in Frisco, that's pretty
Yes, that's what's, yes.
Yeah, I like that place. Of course, Star is always cool to hang out with.
Yes, sir.
To hang out at. So many places.
Yeah. Which I got to tell you about. Maybe we can see if you're free later. They opened up a cigar lounge not too far from us because me and you, we're up there. We're up
north, yeah.
We're in the upper room.
Where at?
Over off of 121, they got a little bars there. It's like it's called Chop Sports Bar. It's like 121 in Alma. Yeah, 121 in Alma. They opened up in Fuego, right in that area.
Okay.
I was like, what? So I stopped in there. I was able to buy me a cigar and go sit down on the patio across the street. It's a nice little lounge, but I just grabbed and go, and I went and sat in the patio that's right next door, just smoked one, worked on my computer a little bit. But yeah, there's another cigar lounge right there for us. Because we got a couple not that far from us. Because, I normally go, my home cigar lounge is Industrial Cigars over in Frisco. That's my home cigar lounge. But yeah, they got another little one closer to us in Fuego.
I like that. I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, so while we're going there, what's your favorite cigar?
I like My Father.
My Father, okay.
That's a good one.
I like My Father's, the Antillas.
The Antillas, I forgot. I just try different ones. There's so many of them.
The Antillas are like the box cut. They're like the box cut shaped ones, like the square shaped ones. Those are really good. I got introduced to those. Ooh, maybe over a decade plus of those. The cigar that really got me into smoking cigars was a Monte Cristo. I think it was the Yellow Series. or the one of the, I think it was the Yellow Series. That was my first real one that got me into it. I smoked the cigar before, but the one that really got me was at Monte Cristo. I started there. It's a Connecticut wrapper. Started a little bit light, then I worked my way up on, and I can do any type of cigar now because I had to start somewhere. Like anything, you have to start somewhere. For instance, I like wine.
Yeah.
First, I mean, we had a nice little bottle of wine, and we went to the Tower Club one time. I always joke. I was like, you got to start somewhere.
I know.
I started drinking wine. $3 bottles of oak leaf from Walmart.
Yeah.
That's what started my white Zinfandel. That's what started my journey in wine, and I just elevated. Now I'm a cab. I can't, any type of red. I started off with whites and stuff like that. Well, I really didn't like whites at first, but now I can do any bridle of wine. I've learned, like, oh, okay, I like that. It's amazing what you learn.
Yeah.
You got to try it first. You never know what you like until you try it. I didn't like sour cream.
I love sour cream on my potatoes and stuff now.
I assumed I didn't like it. Never had it before. I was like, ugh, sour cream. I assumed just by the name. My friends tricked me one time, made something with sour cream in it. I was like, oh, how do you like that, Ray? I'm like, oh, it's good. Sour cream is in it. I'm like, oh. Ever since then, I've been eating sour cream. This was like 20 years ago.
That's funny.
They tricked me good. They got me good on that one. Oh, it's sour. They're whispering like, I'm like, what are they whispering for? I'm like, yeah, it's sour cream in there. It's just
hilarious.
You never know until you try it, bro.
Gotcha.
You gotta try. All right. So, a movie just came out that a lot of us know from our childhood, Toy Story 5. So they just made the 5th Toy Story, right? If you could relate to a Toy Story character, which one would you relate to the most?
Man, I haven't seen Toy Story in years. I don't know. I would say Woody.
Okay, explain that.
I honestly forgot the whole point Woody, but he's the only name I remember.
Fair enough. We're gonna take that. Okay. Okay.
What's the other guy?
Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear.
Man, I haven't seen Toy Story in a minute. But
There's a snake in my boots.
Did you just see Masters of the Universe? That was He-Man.
Did you see it? Did you watch it?
Yeah.
I want to go watch it.
Idris Elba was in there.
Yeah, there you go. I saw it. It looked. The previews didn't look that great to me.
It was decent. Once you see it, I can see it was kind of had some corny moments.
Because I watched, of course, our age demographic. I have the power.
It had some good moments in there. It had some corny moments, but it had some good moments.
Yeah, okay.
So it wasn't bad.
So yeah, I'll give it a pass. I'll go check it out. But yeah. All right. So our demographic. So we're about the same age. I'm about to be 40 in January.
I'm 41.
Okay, so we're right there. All right. So tomorrow. Well, it's gonna be tomorrow for us, but a week after for when y'all see it, a week after for y'all. They're having a versus. It's got to be B2K versus Pretty Ricky. Who you think's gonna win that one?
Man, I'm gonna go with Pretty Ricky.
Thank you.
Pretty Ricky was popping back then. We was in high school.
Yes.
He used to try to dance like him, and they get all the girls. B2K got a lot of girls too, and Pretty Ricky was like the adult B2K.
Someone put an analogy online the other day. I was like, you're absolutely right. They said B2K equals Boys to Men, Pretty Ricky equals Jodeci. I'm like, you know what?
That's really good, yeah.
Absolutely right.
Like Pretty Ricky was popping back then.
Pretty Ricky came out right in time for prom for me.
Yeah.
Grind on me. I'm like, oh, what is this? I thought Pretty Ricky was one guy. I didn't realize it was a group until like a couple of days after. Yep. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that, all right? So, when we're beginning the show, we did the little shout-out segment. We talked about, we shouted you out, all right? Who is someone, a place, or an event that goes on in Dallas, something that you think is an underrated gym, like GEM, a gym? What is underrated in Dallas, you think?
Tower Club Dallas. I think everybody should go there.
For sure.
Like, it's not the Cowboys Club. It's not all these other country clubs. If you really want a good time, go to Tower Club Dallas. Man, I love rooftops. And I always have a good time at, what is that rooftop? Not at the Statler?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty dope.
Oh, yeah, right across the street. Yeah.
Common Table Pop in McKinney. That's pretty cool.
I like the one in McKinney.
Not the one in Frisco.
Yes, you absolutely right.
Yeah.
I used to go to the one in Frisco. It got too ratchet for you, boy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the one in Frisco did. And
It get a little too ratchet for you, boy.
another dope spot that's in North Dallas is the new Eddie V's.
Okay, right there off of 121?
Right on 121.
Yes, sir.
The
Absolutely.
bar area is always popping.
Yeah.
And the old fashioned is amazing.
Yeah.
And the steaks are on point.
Yeah. Yeah.
So many dope spots, man.
I love it. I love
The
it.
older you get, you don't like. I'm not in a.
You
scene.
change.
I switched
Yes.
up a lot.
Exactly.
Like I love to go have a steak with the wife, an old fashioned, hang out, smoke a cigar with the homies, and stay at home. I became a homebody.
Hey, boy, especially how north we live.
I know, right?
I ain't going nowhere.
I bought the house to relax. I sit in my man cave and just play the game.
Yeah.
When I'm on my downtime.
Yeah. On your downtime, yeah. Trust me, I was talking to a buddy of mine the other day. I was like, we were talking about like, man, once upon a time we used to be out and doing it. Now if a place is crowded, I don't even want to go. Like I'm good.
I don't have the energy for it.
If it's not requiring business and me networking,
100%.
I'm good. I don't want to be
100%.
going out like that. I like to go to the movies. I like to go to my little local bar. I like to go to.
Love the movies.
Yeah. Take it to the crib. I'm at the crib.
Popcorn M&Ms. Yeah.
You know what? Someone introduced me to popcorn and jalapenos. Love it.
Bro,
Absolutely amazing.
popcorn and jalapenos.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Put that. If you go at the Cinemark,
Yeah.
you check out. They have the jalapenos in a little package at the register. Put them in a popcorn.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
They just had some Oreo cookie popcorn at Cinemark. When
I
went.
saw they were advertising it.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They don't look good, but when I had one of them, man, my wife had them. I just took the whole bag. Like she was pissed at me. I couldn't stop eating it. That stuff was delicious.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna try it next time. Shout out to you, Cinemark. All right.
Hey, I got a membership. I go all the time.
Yeah, the movie club.
Yeah.
I'm right. Oh my God, with you. I let them things roll over.
Roll over, yeah, like
I be
movies.
I be sitting and I got a bunch I'm waiting
I
for.
know, right?
Spider-Man and a bunch of stuff
yeah.
about to come out. They about to pop off
Avengers
later.
New Day that's coming out.
Yeah.
Doomsday said New Day. Spider-Man's New Day, right? Or what is it?
I can't remember.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you've trained a lot of well-known people, especially in the football world. I can't even say his name. It hurt to say his name now. Michael Parsons, you even trained him. Started with Amari Cooper. We talked about my guy Alden Smith earlier.
They both wrote the forward.
Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Michael Parsons and Amari Cooper.
A lot of those
Definitely.
guys, a lot of those, those athletes you done train. Who's a dream client for you, or dream client you would love to train?
I was just thinking that. Who is it? Kanye West, 50 Cent.
He does box.
They do box, yeah. I'd love to get Dak Prescott in there. CD Lamb.
Okay.
Who else? That's all top of my head right now.
Yeah.
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 Kanye West, 50 Cent, Dak Prescott, CD Lamb, and that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I like to ask this question a lot too as well in this segment, and I say the same answer for myself. If Tony Mack was able to make something a law that is not a law, what law would you make? Here's an example. For me, I would make a law where you can't talk on speakerphone in public. What was something you would want to make a law?
I have a huge pet peeve. I cannot think. Oh my God, it's something that really ticked me off. I'm not trying to be funny now, but I don't like it when grown men text me K. I'm like, yo, you're a grown man. You cannot text back K. And I had to tell a couple of guys, they're like, yo, dude.
Don't text me.
Don't text me K.
That is wild. Oh, I love that.
Another pet peeve is, man, like, complaining and gossiping, like talking behind somebody's back.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
my friends, we talk shit to their face and then talk great behind their back.
That sounds like my friend group, especially Ruben. Shout out, Ruben.
that's a real friend. You talk shit to their face and then behind their back, you love on them.
Yeah.
Or when the check comes, when people just look all real friends cover the bill. My goal is when the check comes at the restaurant that we all eating, I got it.
Yeah.
That's what real friends do. Like so many. I have so many pet peeves, but it's small things. I can't think of one. That was a good one. It's one of them that really get on my nerves. I just can't think of it right now. But it's gonna pop in my head soon.
All right. Last couple questions. We're gonna wrap this thing on up. All right. So, if this was the last conversation you and I were ever to have together, what is something you want me always to remember
about me,
or just in general?
About you in general,
or last conversation we ever had? What is something you want for me to take away for the rest of my life?
Life is amazing. We have the same power as the trees, as the ocean, as the mountains, as the universe. We are special, and we can really do what we want to on this universe. If you have faith, continue to put God first, continue to take action on whatever you believe in, and don't think about the outcome. Just do it. Because you'll be amazed how the universe works, how everything will fall into place once you take baby steps, a leap of faith. So don't worry about the outcome. Disappointments will happen. Setbacks will happen. Momentum will slow down. But you have to keep going.
No.
Take the embarrassment. Take the L. But just keep moving forward, and everything will work out if you truly believe it.
No.
That's it.
All right. So this may tie into our last set of questions as well, too. Well, these last two questions I like to always end each interview with or conversation with, all right? So if you could give any advice to anyone, no matter the context of the subject, what advice would you give? And secondly, what do you want people to take away from the podcast we did today?
Any advice? Don't let anyone put limitations on you. Don't let anyone put limitations on you, and just go after your goals, go after your dreams, and believe.
No, true.
Nobody will ever believe until you believe in yourself. Just believe, believe, believe. And takeaway from the podcast today is like, just have fun, man.
Yeah.
Relax. Like, your energy made me relax. Enjoy. Go buy the book.
Get the book.
Get the book. Come check out the gym. Follow Ray Podcast. He always dropping knowledge, dropping gems. Throw the fun questions at you, make you think. So many takeaways. Come to Tower Club Fight Night, September 19th.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. My God.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Always.
Get that right hand.
The right hand, yeah. I was trying to do it.
I got you.
We got you.
I got you.
Dropping stuff right here, all right? But thank you. Hey, make sure y'all tap into my guy, Tony, man. He's doing amazing things all across the city, man. He's putting on. He's doing things the right way, all right? So we started off the show with positive words. We're going to end the show with positive words, all right? I like to leave two messages with you, okay? First message being, if you're persistent, you'll get it. If you're consistent, you'll keep it. Consistency is the key to everything in life, all right? Now, I want you to get your swag on, you know what I'm saying? Check yourself. If there's a mirror nearby and you listen to this, like maybe if you're in a car, look in the rearview mirror, you can rub your hands like a Birdman. Whatever you got to do, get your swag on, all right? Tell yourself, I will boss up mentally. I will boss up spiritually. I will boss up physically. And I will boss up financially. Invest in yourself. It's your guy, Ray from Ray's Podcast. My guy, Tony Mack in the building. Go by the building. Fight night in September, yo. We gonna catch y'all next time, yo. We out of here.
Get money all day, get money all night. Hey, get money all day, get money all night. Sip my drink, ho, let's get right. Getting paid, I'm